Serious hellos and welcome to SeriousHall. Whoa, are you serious?
Yes. Also, why am I not yellow anymore?
SeriousHall is an online game show that takes place in both YouTube and Discord, where in each episode, real players compete in challenges, score high and vote each other out. Rinse and repeat with some serious twists and turns that we for legal reasons just can't get into right now. Until ultimately leaving only one player remaining, making them the winner. What does that winner get? Why, they get a very serious... To put it simply, this is kind of like Survivor or YouTube Camp, where at the very start of SeriousHall, we,
The chairman,
will pick a large number of players to join us. The game, right here, in SeriousHall! If you decide to sign up for the game, then you can play whatever character you want, like let's say one of your OCs. Your character can be practically anything.
within reason.
However, there is one strict and very crucial quota that your character must meet to enjoy the game, and that is being...
Serious.
Wait, everybody stop! Is this the English spelling of serious? Or the American spelling of serious? Whoa.
Now, whatever way you decide to post this upon your OC is really up to you, as there really is no right or wrong way when it comes to the arcane arts of seriousness. It could be anything from a suit and tie to a teeny tiny dab of cologne. Okay, I can't actually tell if you're serious or not. Okay, listen dude, I'm gonna need you to put the tip of your tongue at the back of your leftmost canine tooth, squeeze and lock your jaw as tightly as you can without deforming your upper lip, till you had 4 degrees pitch and 13 degrees yaw.
Put that finger down.
Puff up your chest and breathe in. Once the sign-ups end, the game will begin. At the start of the game, players will be split into teams that will fight against each other, where each round of SeriousHall consists of 2 episodes, 1A episode and 1B episode.
Kinda like this.
These are all halves of each episode, which, if you put them together, creates the whole.
Double tap the left side of your phone.
So, how does the round start? At the end of each A episode, we,
The chairman.
will give out a challenge prompt for the players to do. Like, let's say, destroy the Eiffel Tower. The players will then use their character to create an entry for that challenge, like an animation, or comic, or any other medium you see fit. So long as it's your character doing said challenge, all is fair game. Once you've created your entry, you can simply post it on whatever website you see fit. YouTube, Twitter, Insta, you name it. Just make sure you use this title format when you post it. Once you've done that, the last thing you need to do is copy the link to your entry and send in the entry's Discord channel. And boom, you've now done the challenge. Now, as for the rating,
Oh my, that's positively despicably silly. I'll give it a 3.4 to 9.
Dude, you okay? Oops, didn't mean to spill that coffee.
once the deadline is struck, the B episode releases. The B episode starts with the results, where we,
The chairman.
will judge and reveal the rankings of each entry from best to worst, based on how much fun, creativity, heartfulness, or effort was put in the entry. The top 5 best players will get a special reward. What's that reward?
I'll talk about that later.
Now, the team that gets the lowest average score, aka the team that has on average the worst performing members of that round, will be up for elimination. Which means it's time for voting. You're not nice at this. At the end of the B episode, each player in the losing team has to vote the one member they want eliminated from their team. They do this in their own private confessional Discord channel. Now, the special thing with SeriousHall is that everyone can vote. That's right, that means you.
Not you, dude.
This might be a little confusing to some, so let me explain how this works. While the losing team gets to vote in their confessionals channel, you, the viewer, can vote right here, in the YouTube comments. A good way to look at it would be like a game of Quiplash, where the ones that are playing the game, aka the losing team, have the base power of 1 vote each. Meanwhile, the Jackbox audience, aka the YouTube viewers, have all, collectively, the power of 2 votes each, making them a little more powerful than the average player, but without it being too overpowered to the point where the audience completely controls the game. At the end of each B episode, the viewers can vote for whoever they want to save from being eliminated. This can be for whatever reason you want, it's up to you. Ideally though, you should look at each player's entry and their overall gameplay to gauge whether you vibe with it or not. Just remember that whoever you decide on, you, the viewer, will be voting on who you want to stay in the game, while the players in the elimination decide on who should leave the game. Once the voting ends, the votes will be tallied and the player with the most viewer votes will get 2 votes removed from their total. You can think of this as the audience being another member of that team, but instead of a normal player, they're just 3 frauds inside of a trench coat.
Okay, actually, I just got a phone call. We can't do that. Please take that off.
Alright, now that the B episode is over, the round is complete. Now we can go to the next round.
Hey, wait a second. Have you been here before? Oh, that's another coffee spill. Oh, sorry, guys.
So far, I've only explained the second half of the A episode, not the first. That's because that's where the elimination happens. Before the challenge, at the start of the A section, where we
The chairman.
will reveal who got eliminated. Ultimately, the player with the most votes will be eliminated. But wait a minute, what happens to a player when they do get eliminated?
I want to live! I want to live!
Return. Home.
However, what if I told you there was a way to spare yourself from such a horrendous fate? Or better yet, subject someone else to it.
Damn it, I can't believe I just spilled it.
In SeriousHall, there are tokens. Paper slips, if you will, where each type has a different set of abilities that you can use to further your own game. These are the 5 types of tokens you can collect. Here are the effects, limitations, and what times they can be used. But how do you get one? After SeriousHall 1B, you'll be sent a grid in your private confessionals channel, where each grid is unique to the respective team. The grids themselves will be filled with several tokens.
But you won't know where.
Every time you participate in a challenge, you'll be guaranteed 1 grid search for the round. If you place in the top 5, you get 2. If you win the challenge, you get...
You get 3.
To search, simply just go to your confessional channel and mention the letter and name corresponding to the square you want to check. If you're lucky, you might even find a token. That token will then be added to your inventory, to which you can use whenever you want. If you want to use it, just mention the to who's and what's. But wait a minute, what happens if you don't find a token?
I want to live! I want to live!
I don't know, try again next round I guess. It's really not that big of a deal. Seriously, what kind of person do you take me for? SpongeBob? Yeah, you can essentially think of tokens as power-ups. Use them on yourself, use them on whatever. Aside from just performing well in challenges, a bit of strategy to this one, you know? So, now that I've gone on and on about how this game works, you might be wondering, how do I join SeriousHall? Gulp.
Oh man, I just got all that shit over my shirt, bro.
If you're watching this video right now before June 20th, 2024, 10 PM UTC, then you've already done half the work, buddy.
Keep going.
As you'll be eligible as a potential player for SeriousHall. So, how do you join? By competing in the first challenge of SeriousHall. Technically, it's a sign-up challenge. So, what's the sign-up challenge?
Do a job interview.
See, the thing is, you're currently applying to become a player for SeriousHall as an employee, so clearly we're gonna need to know a little about you before you join. Simply put, join the SeriousHall Discord server, link in the description. Create an animation, comic, whatever else you want of your character introducing themselves. Make sure to present the following information at least somewhere in your sign-up. Otherwise, you're fired! Here's some extra stuff that can help too. Once you're done, submit your sign-up in the same way explained earlier by posting on YouTube order with this title format. SeriousHall, sign-up, then pretty much whatever you want to call it. And then post the link into the job applications Discord channel before this exact date. And whichever gang of signups we,
The chairman.
find the most funny, clever, creative, or interesting will get to compete in SeriousHall.
Alright, here's some extra info.
We decided to leave the challenge very open for interpretation, to give your character room to shine, as this doesn't have to be your average run-the-schmuck interrogation. It could be in any setting, situation, or seriousness you want.
I did not just say schmuck.
However, this interview should fit the character you decide to sign up as. Creativity, comedy, ingenuity, and seriousness is very serious, and therefore encouraged. As long as you include the points from earlier, we're actually pretty lenient in how you can do this challenge. Anything is fair game.
Almost.
For convenience sake, here's all the sign-up requirements all in one place. Feel free to screenshot. Also, just so people don't get confused, your character can be any OC you want. It's not just Object Land.
But I love Object Land.
So yeah, spread the word, share to your friends, share to your enemies, cause who knows, if you're lucky, you might even get to team up.
In a professional setting.
If you miss the deadline or don't make it into the game, then no worries, cause let's just say,
There will be other methods.
this is the schedule we'll try to go for. No guarantee that we'll actually completely follow it. We also have a serious manual I recommend reading. Also, one important thing, help me decide on which tie I should wear by voting in the comments below. I feel kind of silly among my ultra serious co-hosts, and well, if you have any questions, feel free to ask below, and I'll see you in SeriousHall 1A, where we'll reveal our legendary employees.
Join the Discord.
See you all next time, and don't forget, be serious!